Welcome to the Dallas Vibe. My name is Capel Tips, and today I have the unique pleasure of interviewing one of the publishers. We're downtown at the Dallas Library, and we're here with Trinity Publishing. And one of the authors here is a young lady by the name of Miss Yolanda, Miss Cotton Sharper. And we're going to be doing an interview with her about her books. She has several books that she's written here, and we're going to go over these different books. And Ms. Cotton, welcome to the Vibe today.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
It's an honor, and thank you. And I understand that you also, as an author, you're also a comedian.
Yes, I am. I'm a professional comedian for over almost 20 years now.
Awesome.
Yes,
awesome.
and I'm also a professional hairstylist for over 30 years.
Oh, wow,
yes.
That's great. Yeah, well, we're going to get to talk about a little bit of all of that. We
Yes,
got a little small window to work with today, but just thank you so much for being here. So let's just go over some of the days since we're doing this at Trinity Publishing. Let's go over some of your books. I see here that you've got, what is it, three books here?
Yes.
And could you give me a little information about each one of your books?
Yes, so my first book, my most recent book, is a coloring book, and it's entitled Yaya, What is Autism? This book was inspired, but I have 9 grandchildren. I know I don't look like it.
You don't? I'm shocked.
God is good. But I'm a high-functioning adult with autism. So when I visit my grandchildren, they try to take my toys from me. I have little squishy toys, and they couldn't understand why me as an adult had to have a fuzzy blanket or squishy toys, or I didn't like loud noises. So I created the coloring book in a language that they could understand, and so that other children could understand what autism really is. And autism it's not a disease, it's not a disability. It's just we process things differently. You know. Our minds are very sharp most of the time. We have problems communicating what we see in our emotions, and socially, we just kind of awkward socially because we don't have the filters that most people have. So as a 51-year-old, it's a conscious effort to appear normal.
Right.
So that's how I got into doing comedy. Comedy is my mask because whether I want to be funny or not, everything I say end up being funny. So I decided to start monetizing it. And so I started with the Ricky Smiley and Friends tour, doing comedy. And I've been doing shows, here and there.
Yeah.
Then, so that's what that book is. And then the other book is entitled Broken Soul Tie.
Okay.
So this book is my autobiography.
Oh, wow.
And, as a young lady, I had some things that happened to me that were so tragic. And I lost my self-worth. And so I ended up being married 6 times. I kept getting married because of what happened to me. I got married for protection. I got married to be honored, to be seen as an honorable woman because of what happened to me. And my last husband, tragically, he laid next to me and took his own life. And that was an end to a cycle of me marrying to solve problems, or my father is a bishop, so I kept getting married so the church wouldn't call me a fornicator or say I was shacking. And I never thought I would marry again. I'm married now to husband number 7, but this time I'm married for love.
That's great.
And it's a totally different feeling. So that book is my journey for anyone who's dealing with domestic violence situations or feel the shame of having to have multiple relationships and stuff. That there is redemption in that because you're looking at it. Yes. The third book is Miss Cotton's Big Herb Book.
Oh, okay.
So I was raised in herbalism. My grandmother is a Native American, and so we never went to the hospital.
Right.
She grew everything in her backyard, and she was the neighborhood medicine woman. So I grew up observing her. As an adult, I decided to study to gain my Master Herbalism certification. So everything in this book is basically everything I studied to get my herbalism certification, because in the beginning, I'm from Oak Cliff.
No.
So, the game is to be sold, not told. That's how I felt. But as I started getting older, I said, you know what, this book needs to be in everyone's household, because there's going to come a time where we can't go to the hospital. We're going to have to learn how to heal ourselves.
Right.
So I created the book. I put all my formulas. I have have formulas that actually work that people's been buying from my lab for years.
Yes.
I put the full formulas in there so people can create this stuff for themselves at home. So I'm really proud of that book because I'm helping my community in my own way.
Definitely.
That's why I got my herbal outfit on. You see, I got
beautiful.
Don't look like I'm selling herbs, not them other herbs. Now I ain't selling. I know it look like it. Healing herbs.
Not those, but
not them.
The legal herbs.
Legal herbs. Yeah, but I'm looking real herbalistic. Yeah. So
you are something else.
I can't help it. That's what I'm saying. That's the beauty of being autistic, baby. God bless me with this one. People feel sorry for me because I'm autistic. I said, baby, you don't know how much of a career I have had being who I am. So speaking of my career, I have a big comedy show that's coming August the 24th.
Awesome.
And it's at Unique Visions Event Center in DeSoto, right across from the post office. And it's at 324 Hampton Road. You should be there. It's an all-white rodeo event. You don't have to wear all white now. You don't have to. But the comedians that's on the show, I've worked with them over the years, and all of them will have your stomach hurting. I'm not kidding. I said, why did they put me on the show with all these fools? Oh, yes. So it's really a good. And then Paul Robinson with the saxophone and stuff. So I mean, this is a really nice event. She does it every year. So I'm really proud of that. But besides that, I'm just I really want my people to understand that there was a time where we couldn't read. We were not allowed to read.
Right.
So it's a blessing if you have a book, if you have a book in your spirit, if you're trying to write a book, do it.
Yes.
We need more authors. We need more books out here. We need more information because technology is taking over, and it ain't nothing like flipping over a good old book in your hands every now and then. That's what we're pushing.
That's right.
Yes.
You know what? I'm so glad I got a chance to speak with you because all of your topics that you just talked with and shared with me about you are just so dear to me now that I've met you because just like your first book here about autism, I know people that have autism, and I would never have known that you were autistic.
Oh, thank you.
I just listening to you, I still can't believe it, but it's still just amazing.
It's a blessing.
It is a blessing.
Because I'm nervous in the mug. I just look like I know how to keep it together, but trust me, I'm over here sweating under this hijab. Trust me. But thank you.
And then your second book, when you started talking about the herbs, that and how you're Native American, so we all run deep in that. My grandmother was the same way. My grandmother lived to be 101 years old. And when I was a kid, she used nothing but natural herbs for all of her stuff. She would give us all kinds of just stuff that she had when she was a kid. When she lived in the country, there wasn't no doctor for miles away. So they had to rely on the herbs. And her mother was part, her grandmother was part of full-blood Cherokee. And so that kind of stuff still appeals to me. I think that we should go back, like you said, to our natural ingredients as opposed to just, it seems like the medical field just wants to give you drugs for everything.
Yes, and people think that these diseases popping up are new. No, they're not new. They're created through the prescription pills.
Exactly.
Because back then we didn't have, people are right, we didn't have all these diseases because we treated them naturally.
Right.
The stuff probably tried to present itself, but it was taken care of naturally. Some of the stuff was so nasty. I know you had drank a spoon of that castor oil too.
I was about to mention that
but
to
you know what? If you go in these health groups now, the young girls are saying, try castor oil. Well, baby, we've been doing it. All that stuff back then.
A sugar with some turpentine on it.
Yeah.
Make you clean you out.
But it worked.
It worked. All of that stuff worked. And my grandmother was born 1900, January 1st, and she was almost 102 when she passed away.
That's a blessing.
And she lived through that, just doing a lot of natural herbs. And when those doctors gave her medicine, some of it she said, I'm not taking that.
And you know what? You look well yourself, so you probably gonna get up there too.
I'm 68.
I wouldn't have guessed. I would have lost my money at the fair. If they'd have told me to guess it, I would have lost my money. But you're looking well, so that's a blessing.
Yeah, and this is just, that's why God works his mysterious ways, because you never never know when you're going to run across somebody that has the same deep root feeling that you
Right.
have. That's why I'm so happy to have met you
I'm
today.
happy to meet you too.
And your comedy. Let's talk about your comedy. You're just a naturally funny person. I mean, I just knew, just like before we started the interview, and you just said what you said, it just made me just
Let me clear this up, y'all. Now, he said, why don't you say something funny? I said, I don't be funny for free. But I can't even help it. That's what's so bad about it. I can't. I'm trying to be serious, y'all. I was trying to be serious. Trying to be serious. I can't help it.
Well, you are naturally funny.
Well, thank
You are
you.
naturally funny.
Thank
I
you.
just thank you so much for sharing all of this with you, and just a pleasure to meet you. You're just a beautiful person.
Thank you.
And I just have enjoyed this so much. We have plenty of time. I'm going to be here with you. I want to get your information. As a matter of fact, you say your company show is coming up on August the 24th.
Yes.
It's going to be at the Unique Visions Event Center.
Yes.
And that's at 324 Hampton Road.
Southampton
Road in DeSoto, Texas.
Yes.
I'm going to put that out, make sure everybody can come and see
I
you.
appreciate it.
And then also, we're going to be looking forward to your books, having Trinity, have your books, people can know where to find them.
Yes, and if
Just tell them.
anyone wants to find me, all you have to do is Google Miss Cotton Comedian, MISSCOTTON Comedian. Cotton is an acronym for concentrating on trying to overcome negativity. Not because I'm soft, because I'm from Oak Cliff, baby. Cotton is for the thorns, not the puffy part. Just make that clear.
You are something else. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure to be
It was a pleasure talking to you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, bye, y'all.
All right.